kids have already attacked the teachers. They were badly tearing apart the teacher's body, and so this movie starts at a poultry farm in America where the chickens have contracted a strange virus, and about this, the people here don't know how to process these chickens. They make nuggets, and all these nuggets go to all the schools in America during break time. Children were about to eat these for lunch, and then a girl named Ellie, at school during break time, they eat snacks. We notice something strange coming out of those snacks. Then suddenly, we see a young boy. His name is Plant Lind, and he is a journalist, but he's still working on his novel, yet he still earns money. The school was quite strange. The teachers and the rules here were very weird. All the children were mischievous and scattered, so much so that he did not get any teacher like that, with whom he could speak a lot, except for Lucy, who was his childhood friend. Both of them studied from the same school and got very excited seeing each other. Seeing these two talking, the chemistry teacher seems jealous of them because Lucy was their friend and now they are taking her class. As soon as they come to class, he was excited but also nervous because until today, he had never taught the children. But the thing was that Clint got the same class in which Ellie used to study. His entire body blushes fresh and he becomes slow, and people with him notice this. All the kids start bullying him. One child did not tell the children about his condition. Suddenly from behind, when she pulled his ponytail, the skin from his head also came into her hand. Seeing this, she got scared. Before the boy could turn back and tell someone, Alut, Tani, how's up tune? This girl was brutally attacked, and with his mouth wide open, he moves away from here. Glenn very difficultly stops their fight, and the kid who was bitten by Ellie found it so strange that he brings him to the medical room. He went and told Lucy about it. They were still talking when we saw Ali again, who was strangely sitting on the patch with her class well. When he tries to beat his friend, Ellie attacks him too. Blood starts coming out of his body, which means Ellie infected him too. This child also started behaving strangely like Ellie. He also started attacking the children playing here, and as soon as they saw this, all the children on the ground got infected. Because of these children getting infected, a lot happens. From the third day, changes were happening in their behavior. Everyone was so angry, they were ready to tear each other apart. And on the third day, when they noticed this, they sent the kids outside to stop fighting, but these zombie kids have already attacked the teachers. They were badly tearing apart the teacher's body and had clearly started eating it, meaning these kids had turned into full-fledged zombies. In the brown team, the gym teacher was so engrossed in playing football that they did not realize what's going on behind the scenes. A huge battle is raging. Here, sitting in his car, he sees blood on these children's faces. Then he informs the principal's office. When the principal comes here to control the children, this girl also attacks the principal. Yes, they were tearing up the Indian flag. All of this is in the staff room. Now the teacher noticed this day as well. After lunch, it was as if these kids got addicted to eating humans. All the kids together started knocking on the window loudly so that these people can also attack the rebel teachers and eat them up. Everyone was scared, so these people trigger the emergency alarm. As soon as they hear the emergency alarm, the gym teacher also came to his senses. He saw that all the children were very strange today. They moved forward to attack them. They try to talk to these zombie-like kids, but they are not in the mood to listen because they are no longer human. With great difficulty, the gym teacher managed to escape from them. They reached their staff room. One teacher here even tries to call the police, but he didn't want it to become a big issue. He has entered the principal's office and has cut all the phone lines there. Luckily, the police already knew about their call. When they reach here, seeing all this, they have some hope like YouTube. To assess the condition of the school, he put his hand outside the fence, but these zombie-like kids did not want to talk to him. His mischief caught up with him. He ran away from here too, but his life could not be saved because the possessed child was already sitting in his car and was biting this police officer while sitting in the car. Seeing all this, you had already worn Jim's shirt. He had worn someone's shirt. We shouldn't just watch our death spectacle here. We should do something. Tosi tries to stop them, but they don't listen at all. Opening the door to the staff room, a zombie child attacks them. To save themselves from this child, they throw the child away from them. Right after this, the child attacks Clint that he used to grab the client and keep him with him. Putting all his strength, Clint pushed it away from him. The child went to another side and hid in the cupboard. Taking advantage of the situation, Jamin was lying down. The teacher locked that hideout. People were now in shock, wondering how a teacher standing with them lost her life while they watched. Another teacher, panicking, tries to run away from here. As soon as the door opens, the zombie kids outside attack and kill him. Like these people come out of here and pose in the library, where they see another child. Seeing this child, they get scared, but then they notice that this child was in the library wholeheartedly. So, like the rebellious kids, he is not infected, he did not become a zombie, he is still a human, so they took that kid too. These people leave in search of a safe place, while on the other hand, it shows the zombie children are now on the ground. They have opened all the doors inside this building because they are now eating humans to satisfy their hunger. Music. They were planning to escape from here. The gym teacher suggests that they should take all the instruments here. That's what they plan. Those people defended themselves from the zombie children and reached their cars and get out of here safely, but Clint didn't find this idea right. Clint thought that many people's lives would be in danger because of this. Not everyone can defend themselves properly. Some will manage better than others. What do people do? Go to the principal's room and bring your files. Call someone for help. While they are discussing their ideas, it shows that the principal is in the office. The song made by the children also broke their mobiles, and in surprise, they said, "Listen to me. We should wait for the children's parents to come. When those people come here, we will ask them for help." Lucy's idea to save their lives was liked by everyone. The guard who had locked himself in the van heard the news on the radio. This tells us that it is not in school, but in all American elementary schools. This naughty kid. They have turned into zombies, and this happened because they ate nuggets from sick chickens. In the music class, the teacher was waiting for the break while outside. Zombie kids are shown feeding on the bodies of their victims. Eventually, the moment arrives that a parent never expects. They all come together to pick up their child from school. They try to distract him in their own way, shouting loudly, but he can't hear anything. She had her earphones on and was so engrossed in talking to someone that she didn't even notice. His snake-like son bit and ate his brother, who was on the back seat of his car. He attacked not only him, but also his mom. Seeing all this with their own eyes, the teacher's hope broke. When these people tried to go back inside the building, a girl or a teacher grabbed someone's leg. These people were trying to get rid of him. But then they found out that she is not infected. She didn't turn into a zombie, so they rescue her too. That they could reach inside the building. The zombie children had already seen them, and they chased them quickly to attack, climbing up trees. They tried to attack them, but somehow these people escaped and reached the auditorium. Their bad luck. A kid who became a zombie still managed to get into this room with them, where the gym teacher used a fire extinguisher to. They hit him on the head repeatedly and killed him. Examining his body carefully, the scientists tell them that the color of his blood has turned black and his brain is dead. The beach has shrunk, which means these people, they are no longer human. Not even with treatment could they become human again. The science teacher also told them that all these kids turned into zombies because of a special type of virus. And he makes a promise. The virus spreads very quickly from one person to another. If a zombie has, the other person was bitten or scratched. Lou says, "I don't believe it." Ellie, who was the first to become a zombie, scratched Clint while leaving the class. But look, how many people are with us on the platform? And he didn't become a zombie, and from this, they inferred that whatever virus this was, it only turns children into zombies. They were discussing that there's no solution yet, while on the other side, the zombie kids were busy planning to catch them. They turn off the school's lights to disturb the home and school district zombies. All of them panic, and the child present with them faints. The science teacher informs that the child has diabetes, and due to low glucose levels, he has lost consciousness. To save his life, we need to treat him immediately. They would have to feed it something, but no one had anything to eat. Suddenly their door started knocking. Outside. They are all badly scared. The person who was knocking on the door finally broke it. But their good luck was that this time, there was no storm here. Rather, there was a teacher who had not yet been infected, and he joins their group. Along with his entry into this room, the children who turned into zombies, when everyone gets the news that they are in this room, the kids rush towards it, while these people move to the boiler room to save themselves. They got news from the radio locked in the boiler room that there is an emergency in the whole city. All the children of the city are infected and killing people, and because of this, nobody started opened the custody. Even the help couldn't come here. At this time, everyone had lost hope, but they couldn't give up. They also had a child whose life had to be saved. Then he gives everyone the idea that he will go to the canteen through the ventilation and bring something to eat for the child. Here, Lucy supports him, and these two, they start heading towards the canteen. Getting off at the canteen, Clint vending machine tries to grab a biscuit, and while doing so, the vending machine noise attracts all the zombies towards them. Loose parts go through the ventilation duct. They had reached the principal's office. She wanted to pick up a decent phone, though, unfortunately, all the phones were broken, and due to the noise, a kid had turned into a zombie. He also keeps an eye on the child, who follows them into this ventilation duct to catch them. To escape Amy, positive Papa, Akosities, Kata, and Rushan, aside to save, they moved as fast as they could. Running fast, Clint throws the piece he took from the vending machine to the boiler room, so that by feeding this biscuit to the kid, his life could be saved, after which he could distract these zombie kids. They come to the other room through this ventilation pipe and use the ventilation as if it's part of the furniture. At this time, along with Lucy and Clint, other teachers in the ballroom were also there. They were badly injured, but it was foolish to risk their lives to save these people's honor. Fighting seems to be the last resort they are prepared for. Clint finds some medicines in this room that teachers use to calm down children near the ventilation duct. This medicine throws towards children. These zombies eat them and calm down a bit. After Clint and the others, these people make their weapons from the common materials lying around. Kill the kids and save yourself to get out of this building. The gym teacher had made a strange gun here that was shooting tennis balls and hitting the kids. With its help, these people were trying to rescue many children from here, but upon exit, there was a rush of zombie-like children in front of them. These people were not supposed to give up. People work as a team and use every little thing they have as a weapon to kill every child in their way. They reached their car. It was a big car owned by Jim, the gym teacher, in which everyone managed to fit in. But Jim is not a teacher. That they got busy stopping the zombie kid from getting to this vehicle. They hand the car key to Clint and tell him to safely take all the teachers from here. Thus, people had now gotten quite far from the school building, but they didn't know that a zombie child was still following them. Clint sees that the car has run out of fuel. Their car stops, and he observes. On top, the zombie attacks the garbage can above to save its life. When the plane drifts the car, the child had already fallen in front, but still, he was not dead. He was seen alive. He quickly got in his car, saving their lives from this kid. One trouble was off their heads, but they didn't know that where they had arrived, there was an even bigger trouble, because this place was a children's playground, and now behind them, these people go inside a building. Unfortunately for them, it's an indoor playground, where zombie children were eagerly waiting for them to come and satisfy their hunger. They felt like they were going to die, but then they saw that suddenly some zombie kids fell down. Actually, someone shot and killed them, and it was no one else but me, the gym teacher, and some of the kids who were left behind set fire and reached here with another teacher. Seeing them gives hope to all the teachers, and to save their lives, they work together one more time, locking all the zombified children inside their own bouncing carts. They all managed to get out of this building, outside of which the gym teacher is at We also had a fight with the kids, and they all take it lightly. They had also sat in their car, all of them, when their lives were saved, and now they knew that as long as they were together, there was no danger to them, and the story ends here showing them